got the 450 fixing to load up. I had to go get some parts for the cat. Should have probably just went ahead and loaded up and brought the stuff to the job site, but it is what it is. So I got some parts on the 250 for the actuator for the quick attach. The actuator's gone, and I got filters and a whiff sensor because it's showing a code for the whiff sensor, or water fuel separator sensor. So we're gonna go ahead and load up, and then we're gonna go ahead and start. At least we'll have an extra day, so we go ahead and get this dirt moved and just a small bit of dirt moving and some mulching. Not much mulching, but so here's the sensor. Of course I had to get me a hat, and then got the actuator. Hopefully it's just a plug and play, maybe it'll unbolt pretty easy. And then the two filters, air filters, so that way it'll run a little bit better. Because these, I probably should have went ahead and got two of them, but that was literally $1,000. So we're just gonna have to go now, and then when I get some extra, we'll go get it. Yep. So this is what the problem is. So I guess it's been smacked enough. So I tried to clean it out to see if it was just bounded up. I'm gonna try to go ahead and get everything ready, so if I can get it off, put it back on, then we should be ready to roll. So I guess we'll find out. Well, we started on a mulching job. As you can see back there, Chris is cutting the quick attach, because I got another one right there next to his foot. Well, went to take it off, it's crackling, popping, but when you smack that little actuator with a hammer, it starts to weaken up. I couldn't get it to pry open because it's stuck. And when it starts to turn, it starts like the growling, crackling sound. And it was $800, $799.99 is what they had it for sale for. So they had to order it. We picked it up and got it here because we're digging dirt over there. So now I'm trying to get this thing off. So we mainly have to put it on there. If we can get this off, then it should go. Finally got the turd bucket off after probably several hours. Just went ahead and cut this sucker in two. I mean, this right here sounded weak and it's floppy, so we finally got it done. Now we got the bucket on. Now we're back to smoothing, moving dirt. So we're gonna let most of the sun and dryness. This was pretty wet because my 450 went over there and it's about sunk up. So we gotta clean all this up. We mulched a little bit, but it's too wet because all the water washed down on that bottom side. So hopefully maybe the last day, but we just kind of got it where we can get it managed. So I'm gonna go ahead and start digging a little bit. Kind of digging this because that cement's wet. Then we're going to get all this cleaned up. So now I started popping, but they did mark off some of the stuff, the power cord to the house, so they got it marked over there, and try to move some dirt. But you can tell we're digging about 3 or 4 foot, but they want to gradually make it like a, kind of see right here, but this is the thickest spot right in here, and then it weeds out over there. So they're just trying to make it to where it don't puddle up like it has, because this right here was freaking mud pit. So yeah, it's going good, but not. Oh, I don't think it is. This is somewhat, we've been on this job for about 3 or 4 days. It's not been actually 5 days, because we started Monday and today is Friday. So this one's a pretty big dirt job, and my excavator's a piece of junk. Well, mine and Chris's. just needs some work. I mean, we literally went and fueled it up, and then next thing we know, it wouldn't start. And I went and drove twice back and forth to the alternator shop and bypassed it at the ignition wire to the straight power to the starter. Still won't work. So as you can see, we're kind of cleaning up back here. It was all slopey because they tried to, but water was getting in there. So far so good of what we've done. And then there's a power line pole right over there. We're trying to get as close as we can without digging it up, digging around and stuff like that. And we got to clean up around this right here because it's dipped over here and over here. So this is what we've got done so far. It's not been an easy one because this is my first dirt job, so I've had to call my buddy to help me. It's just been rough because of the excavator. The excavator has just, I mean, we got a job tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to do it. So I guess I'll just have to stay late and try to figure it out. But yeah, we got a massive mound. I mean, there's way back here, like way back here. So here, I'll show you. So we've been kind of cleaning up. It was dippy right here because it used to be woods, but they didn't clean it up and smooth it up. So you can kind of tell how much dirt there is way back here. I mean, it goes all the way to the wood line. So this is what we've been doing for the past few days. And we're cleaning that right side. We did a little bit of mulching. Literally, we just cleaned up around the edge. It was just starting to grow up. They got stumps, but they're just want to get it level and get the water, because the water's got pretty bad under the house. So we kind of made a dip up here, and then it drops, and then water's supposed to go out that way. Well, we finished up. You can tell over there, we smoothed up over there, and then smoothed up around the house. Bunch of dirt. We made it swoop right there and then around that pole, but we ain't getting around that pole until they come over here and fix it. We're gonna dig out the rest of it. So that's what we got. And the other side of the house was a little wet, but we smoothed it up. So it looks just like this right here, but we mounded up around the house so that way it wouldn't still got a amber light on. It's irritating, but we got everything smoothed up, cleaned up. You can kind of tell right here. I'm trying to do too much damage to the. It's already drying out. We got pretty close. So we came in and cleaned up because it was puddling right here at this next to this camper, and then we swooped this over here, and then made it. Once we come back, clean up around this. And it's going to be next week before they come out, so we're going to clean this up, and then that pile of gravel we're going to kind of help smooth it out. Then we're going to swoop it out there so that way we can go around it. That way we can do a little bit better. See the front. We dug a ditch because it was flooding the driveway. So you can see what we done, kind of smoothed it up, scraped it, and then it's got two culverts, but they're wanting to build another house behind the house. So that's all we did. First dirt job. So we'll see how it does. Gotta get it next to the mulcher. Got my buddy's machine, which this is where we had to cut the blade off. Not the blade, but the rod for the thing for the attachment piece, which we finally got it on. And now it'll take off and on, which I got to fix the wire though. So that's about it on this one.